On June 26, Hope and your Hope Town went to Nokomis to see Dave Schweizer's dairy farm and learn about all things milk production. He produces milk for Prairie Farms. So, Dave, have you lived in Nokomis your whole life?
Yes, I was born and raised on this farm, so I've been here 58 years.
Okay, and how long have you had the dairy farm?
Well, my dad started the dairy and started shipping milk in about 1959.
Okay, so it's been in the family.
Yes, it's been in the family. This farm's been in the family for over 100 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a long time, long time.
All right. So. And I know a lot of people might not think about where their milk comes from every day when they have it on the table or it's in their cereal, but it might just come from around the corner here in Nokomis.
Yes.
Do you think that it brings a kind of a sense of community to your life?
Yes.
That you know you're making milk for your neighbor?
Yes, the milk we ship out of here goes to Carlinville,
okay.
And then it would come right back out into the stores, into the Casey's and UJ's and all the stores right around here. Kroger's and IGA will carry Prairie Farms milk to come right from here in Nokomis.
It's pretty interesting and pretty cool. It's something that I've never thought about. So how many cows do you think you have?
We have 50 milk cows and then 50 young heifers that will be milk cows. For every cow on the lot, they're in the herd, there's a tag for them. And it tells me when they were born, who their mother was, who their father was, when they were given certain kind of medicines, when they were bred, when they calved, and eventually when I sell them. So,
all right. Well, how many cows do you have on this farm?
We've got 50 milk cows on the farm, and then we got 50 young ones on spread out on 3 farms.
All right.
So they're all represented here on all these tags.
Okay.
And then the bull's here in the corner.
Oh.
Do you know?
I don't know.
You know what the bull is?
Oh, you mean?
This is a semen tank here with liquid nitrogen in it. Okay. So the little kids are always interested in how cold it is in there.
Do I want to touch that?
Yeah, you touch that. You touch it.
That's pretty cool.
Inside this tank, it is 320 degrees below zero.
Oh my
So
gosh.
if you would spill a drop of that on you, you would have a burn on your finger.
Yeah.
So you're really careful. Now this is just the top part, so it's not quite so cold. Yeah, it's not quite so cold.
Oh my goodness.
Then we have shots of semen are stored in here. There it is like this. I'm not going to do this very long. Then they're stored in here in individual shots, okay?
Okay, and that's for using, or for breeding
For artificial
purposes,
insemination, yeah.
Okay. Well, you got it all in this one little room, don't you?
Yes, start to finish in here, start to finish.
Dave gave us a tour all around the dairy farm. So we're in the maternity ward, and you had this calf yesterday?
It was born yesterday about noon.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and in the maternity ward, you said you bring the cows in here.
We bring them in about 2 weeks before they're to have a baby.
Okay.
And we watch them really close. We check them 3 or 4 times a day. And then if they need some help, I will help them have the calf.
Okay.
And this is a little girl, so we take especially good care of her.
Right, she's going to make milk one
Yeah,
day.
hopefully in 2 years, she'll be producing milk for us. And her mama went into milk this morning into the regular herd. Come here, she can tell she's hungry.
Yeah.
She's hungry because, so she gets to drink about 1 gallon of milk a day.
Okay.
And then in a few days, we'll start her on some sweet feed, we call it. And in about 2 months, then she'll be off of milk and eating feed. And I keep track of her. We'll put a couple ear tags in her.
Okay.
And then we can see, that way we keep track of them their whole life. And I've got books and records on them all the way back 20 or 30 years. This is our feed room, and we conveyor the silage out of the harvest store up on the conveyor. We've got feed coming out of our feed wagon here, comes up on the conveyor. So we blend our silage and our feed at the same time. We have it all, we have the feed timed and weighed so we know how much the auger puts out. And we want each cow to have like 28 pounds of grain a day. And then they get about 28 pounds of hay and haylage a day. So a cow will eat over 50 pounds a day.
I think I eat a lot.
Yeah. And then a cow will also consume 25 to 50 gallons of water a day. So tomorrow when it's 100 and Thursday when it's 100, each one of my cows will consume close to 50 gallons of water.
In an average day where you milk the cows, how much milk do you think you produce?
We produce usually about 70 pounds of milk per cow per day. So if we milk 50 of them.
Per cow per day?
Yeah.
That's a lot of milk.
Yeah.
After showing us where the dairy cows were kept, Dave showed us how he milks cows with this high-tech vacuum equipment. You definitely don't milk a cow with your hands and sitting on a stool anymore.
This is the milk house. The milk comes in here into this tank. It's stored in here every other day the milkman comes. The temperature of the milk is 38 degrees when it's cold. We try to keep it there all the time. Of course, when we milk, it warms up a little bit.
Right.
Cows produce milk at approximately 100 degrees. Cow's body temperature is about 101, so when the milk comes out, it's really close to 100 degrees.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So we cool it down as fast as we can, and we keep it there. This tank has got its own computer monitor.
Yeah.
We have a temperature monitoring chart on the wall.
Okay.
And it tells us, so you can look on that any time of the week and you can tell what the temperature of the milk was.
After you milk the cows, then where does it go? Do you ship it off to Prairie Farms yourself, or what happens after that?
We have an independent milk hauler, comes every other day, loads out the milk, takes it directly to Prairie Farms in Carlinville to their home office, and they process it there and bottle it there. Then they have trucks come in and ship it directly to the stores.
We're here in Dave's office, and this is a little medicine cabinet for the cows. And what were you saying about this?
When our cows get upset stomachs, why we give them Pepto-Bismol, except we give 5 of these at a time for a cow that weighs 1,400 pounds.
That's a big Pepto-Bismol.
Yes, they used to smell like Pepto-Bismol too.
Really?
So, anyhow, but this is our medicine cabinet, and required to keep it in certain order by the state and by federal. And I have labels here to show, supposed to keep everything caution. Caution. How do you use it? Cows can't go to slaughter with some of the drugs in their system. So we write down every day. We write down what they've been given. We keep daily notes on them, and so that way, and the antibiotics do not get into milk. That's our big priority: is no antibiotics in milk. When a cow gets on antibiotics, we'll strap a red leg band on her.
So you know?
And so we'll know. We'll put it around her ankle. We'll put 2 of them on. And that way, if anybody sees this on my farm, they're told if a cow has this red leg band on, her milk goes down the drain.
Saw earlier how long of a process it is, and it's a lot of work. And since you've been in it for so long, do you think that you'll ever grow tired of this business, or do you think it's always something you'll like to do?
I love to do it, but I'm kind of looking forward to retirement one of these years. So I'll turn it over to somebody else and then let them take over.
Well, you said earlier you get up at what time?
I get up at 3:30 every morning,
okay.
And usually we quit by 6 o'clock at night. We're done.
All right, and I'm sure you hit the hay soon after that, right?
Yes, yeah, I usually get to sleep pretty early.
Okay. Well, he puts in a lot of hours and a lot of hard work, so the next time you're drinking milk at your house, you should raise a glass to Dave, because your milk just might come from his farm.